So we're still 2 weeks away now until we find out what free games we get in January on PlayStation Plus. To be fair, I actually thought it were closer than that, but looking at the dates, it looks like the games aren't going to be revealed until possibly New Year's Day. Which could also be a good sign, could mean we're going to get some big releases. We've got some news, we've got some rumours, we've got some PlayStation 5 PS Plus rumours. But before we get into it, if you guys do want to make your PlayStation Plus memberships cheaper, if you want to get your PSN credit cheaper, or even get your pre-ordered PlayStation games even cheaper, make sure you check out my sponsor, Instant Gaming. There's a link down in the description. If you click through, it'll give you a little bit more of a discount. It's definitely worth checking out. Everything on there is usually around 15 to 20% off, and that's including PlayStation credit. Always makes your games cheaper. Definitely worth checking out. But let's get into the main stuff. Now, to start off with, the big thing, PlayStation 5 and PS Plus. Now, at the moment, we don't know that much about the PS5. We know some specs for it, and we know that it's going to have back compatibility. But the rumour at the moment, and it kind of does make sense with the way that it worked when the PS4 first came out. We're not going to be getting exclusive PS5 PlayStation Plus games. By the looks of it, instead, we're going to be getting an added PS4 game because it's going to be compatible on the PlayStation 5, which is a little bit annoying, but it does mean that we are going to get an extra game. Now, that's the rumour that's going around at the moment. I would take it with a pinch of salt. Nothing's been fully confirmed. We're going to probably have to wait until E3 until anything is confirmed. But with back compatible games, it does kind of make it awkward because technically they are giving you a PS5 game, even though it was made for the PS4, but it'll play on the next gen console. A little bit annoying if that does happen. I would like to see some further next gen sort of games for free on PS Plus, but if that does happen, the big chance is that it's going to be all indie titles, the same as it was with PS4 for a couple of years. A little bit annoying. Now, something new I wanted to kind of add. I did try making a couple of videos, but sometimes there weren't the content to kind of make there. New games that are out during the week. It's alright if there's some big releases because you can kind of talk about them, what you're looking forward to. But sometimes, let's face it, you can get to a week where there's a few new indie titles released, a lot that people have never heard of. And it's awkward to try and make content to say what games you're more looking forward to playing if they're little indie titles that you've never ever heard of. So instead, on the weekly kind of video, we're going to kind of look at the new games that are out, and I'm just going to say the game that I'm most looking forward to checking out. But out this week, the game that I am most looking forward to playing is probably one that you've seen a few YouTubers play. I thought it was only PC exclusive until I saw it on the PS blog, and that is the Untitled Goose game. And if you haven't seen it, it's really funny, but it looks awful. I know that kind of contradicts each other. By that I mean the graphics of it looks dead 2D. Doesn't look fun or special, but when you see the gameplay for it or you play it yourself, it actually looks really fun to play. Price wise, not too sure. I'm not actually sure what day this week it releases, but pretty much you're a goose going around annoying people, annoying your neighbours to try and get into the next house to carry on doing the same thing. Literally, like, you've got challenges of make someone spill something on themselves and to try and make people break things. Looks really fun to play. As I said, I've seen a couple of YouTubers play it, and it does actually look like it's definitely worth a play. But before we finish up, my predictions. Now, the two games that I'm going to go for. Now, the first one is a game that we keep getting free weekends for. It's happened a few times over the past sort of year or two, and that is The Crew 2. Big open world game based in the US where you pretty much have free roam. You can literally drive from like LA to New York. But in The Crew 2, you can do it in a vehicle, as in like a car, you can do it on a bike, you can do it in a plane, or you can do it on a boat. Only thing that annoys me about this game is the way that you transition between vehicles. It's kind of like a one button and it's like a magic trick and suddenly you're a plane. I wish you would have to go to specific places to kind of transition to a different kind of vehicle. I think it'd make it more realistic and more fun. But either way, it is a pretty cool game. And the second one that I'm going to go for is Knack 2. Now, we got Knack on PlayStation Plus a while ago. Not a bad platformer. I mean, there are better ones out there, but it was okay. Knack 2 is one that I haven't actually played. The first one I played it, thought it was okay, but wasn't majorly impressed. So never bothered picking up the second one, but they're the two games that I'm going to go for with my predictions. Now, before we finish up, obviously it's Christmas next week. I don't need to remind you guys. Now, over the Christmas week, between Christmas and New Year, We've been giving away loads of games on Twitter over the past few months or so. In the past couple of weeks, I've been a little bit quiet on it. I've kind of been saving them up to give away to you guys over the Christmas period. So if you want to get your hands on some free games, make sure you head on over to my Twitter. Make sure you follow over there. I'm going to try and do maybe 1 or 2 games each day on different platforms, so make sure you check that out. And just one last thing before we finish up, Discord. You can see the links keep popping up. There's a link down in the description as well. If you guys are looking to chat just with me, with other gamers, because there are Xbox gamers over there, and there's even a room that is literally PlayStation versus Xbox, and it's just everyone giving each other abuse. It's pretty fun. But there's voice chat rooms as well, so if you're gaming and you just sat playing on your own, no one to invite to a party, you can jump in sort of a voice chat room, and anyone else that's in the same situation can jump in as well. You can just have a bit of a natter. Good way to find people to play with if you do play on your own most of the time. But that's pretty much it for this one, guys. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, a like would be awesome. Don't forget to subscribe as well if you're new to the channel. But thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.